Hello and welcome. I'm Master Lama Rasaji, and this is our Shangri-La Friday edition of Rasaji Speaks. You see my new malas that we're promoting for the holiday season, or I should say, Babaji's birthday. Some refer to it as Valentine's Day. Have Our Lady with us today because today we're going to talk about something a little different that's been coming to me for a while. I shared it with our board of directors earlier in the week. Let's talk about ego, spirit, and integrity. Spirit, ego, and integrity. A lot of things we were discussing in the board this past week was like what organizations or what affiliate programs or sponsors or products or services that we might use in our online store. And I told people that in the board that we had to look at where people are spiritually. Where is their pyramid of life, right? Because the pyramid of the right side of life should be shaped this way. Most people live their life's pyramid upside down. That's right. Should get health, and spirituality first. The next quadrant should be when that's in place, we should have our work and investments in place. And then think about human relationships. Lama Ji Boyang taught me that maybe humans would be better to start out a relationship with plants first and see how well they do with nourishing plants, how green their thumb really is. And then graduate to an unconditional love of a canine or of a kitty cat or some other domestic animal, or maybe an animal they're interacting out in nature in the field. Lamaji, I love to interact with birds and squirrels. Birds and squirrels, I really love to interact with them. Just maybe after that, we graduate to humans. And when we finally graduate to humans, where is our word? Where is our integrity? It's an interesting thing, but how we treat plants, how we treat animals, and how we treat human beings can tempt us off of our mission in life. In other words, when I was growing up, my dad used to always say his word is his bond. Didn't really get that until coming back from the first training I did in India. I thought I knew what that meant, but I understood one day when someone tried to attack my dad's reputation. And he said, son, reputation is everything. So on the board, we created a criteria of people who want to offer us products, goods, and services. We've worked hard, real hard, to build an organization of integrity, have we not? A lot of people that are with Lamaji, whether they're on staff or they're beautiful teachers that we have been with us 3 to 4 years. And that reputation is solid. It's really in place. When we go to do something in our life, is it driven by something different than what we claim to be about? That should come up in a mirror meditation, a column exercise, or a Zoom with Master David or Lamaji. In other words, where is your integrity? Because when integrity is not there, guess what happens? The ego takes over. You have a hidden agenda. You say it's really for one thing, but it's really not for one thing. Selfless service is of the highest calling. Our Lady understood that. Oh my God, in spades, she understood that. Jesus was walking with integrity. I know I walked with him for years. I still walk with him. He's just a vibration away, and so is she. A lot of our people coming to the tour are seeing the two of them with Michael and Hanuman and the 18 Siddhas. You're talking about integrity, the commissary, the light of truth, the beacon of light for 3,000 years. Now, that's an institution of integrity, right? When the mission that comes from the Holy Spirit is dominating and puts ego in a bridle and in its place, that's integrity. When we want the highest good and enabled to contribute to the largest picture, that's integrity. Ego would want to steal that thunder for its own selfish gains. And sometimes we all fall short. And what does St. Paul say to that? Fall short means we've sinned, according to the Lamasery. If you should fall short of the good word, let us renew unto repentance. In other words, time for more spiritual practice, time for our siddhanas, our right to practice. Let us now go on into perfection. Ego already thinks it's perfect all the time. That's why it wants to dominate. But it's a different saying, let us now go on into perfection. Jesus said it another way. He said, let your soul and let your spirit be tried in a cauldron of fire, of the Father's holy fire. Then you will know where integrity is, where ego is, and where your spirit is. And when your spirit has ego in alignment and yields to integrity, the Holy Spirit will come and bed with you and be the bride of the bridegroom. And when that comes, we have the dance of the Tao, the Alpha and the Omega, Shiva and Shakti, Babaji and Mataji, Ram and Sita, Eden and Adam. As we say in Tibet, Baraka Bashai, may the blessings be. I hope I see you on live training today at 1:00. Not too late to register. Take care. God bless. See you tomorrow on Saturday's episode of Rasaji Speaks. God bless to you and your wonderful family.